அனைவருக்கும் இந்த இனிய நாளில் என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன், வணக்கத்தையும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். The respected, the founder president of this institution, Mr. Ramadas, Secretary and Treasurer, Mr. Damodaran, the directors of this institute, Mr. Kishore Kumar Prasant, and the principal, the other directors, then faculty members, and my dear student friends who are going to receive their degree today, and the parents and press and media, and good afternoon to everyone. So it is customary to give a graduation address. I read out a prepared content, then I'll talk to you later. I deem it a great privilege to be here for the 5th graduation day of MirA College of Engineering and Technology. My hearty congratulations to all the graduates. It's a red letter day in the lives of graduates who are graduating from this college to step out into the real world, ready to spread your wings and fly. This is a day when you would be embarking on the important journey, ready to encounter the real world, which is full of opportunities and challenges. Today is the day when you would be taking the first step of a long journey called life. I am sure that this college has equipped with all the necessary skills and the competency to deal with the realities of the world outside. Life is multidimensional in nature. It has triumphs and failures, joy and sorrow, tear and laughter. You should learn to take life as it comes, in different textures, hues and colors. Learning to maintain a well-balanced approach in one of the most important lessons one has to learn early in life. Success in life is not always measured in terms of money you make or the post you held. Justice Felix Frankfurter had said that no office in the land is more important than being a good citizen. Let us not forget to remember that the children of today are the trustees of the nation. To care for them is most valuable investment we can make today. This is a time for us to let them dream big, chase their dreams, and give them to the space to bloom and blossoms. Therefore, we shall strive as parents, teachers, to go that extra mile to reach them to live in harmony with nature. In the words of William Butler's Yeats, education is not the filling up of piles, but lighting up a fire. As a student who are going to step out into the brave new world, you should search for the spark within yourself to ignite your passion. Never lose heart in the face of adversity. Learn to stand up and walk when you trip and fall. Learn to row the boat when the winds fails. Learn to lose sight of a shore when you wish to set sail on the heights of the seas. The only impediment in your endeavor to success is the fear of failure. Life is no bed of roses. It comes as a package of goods and bads, sunshine and shadows, smiles and tears. You are prepared for the world outside. I know you all still have a greater dreams to achieve. One should not just dream of a goal to achieve it, because attaining a goal is a series of process. Hard work, smart work are the trump card for success, but one should be vigilant and cautious about what is one to the use of situation demand. Success is not defined by the size of the goal, because the size of your success is not proportional to the size of your goal. We need to set smaller goals every day and strive hard to achieve them that day to achieve longer goals. All these years you have been meditating in silence, learning the art and craftsmanship. Now it is time for the world to see you in flying colors. One should not run behind the respect, money, and power. When you are focused on your goal, respect, money, and the power will find their way to you. With great power comes great responsibility. We can't all be the captains. We have to be the crew also. If you can't be the sun, be a star. It is not by a size that you win or you fail, but the best of what you are. It is a time for you to practically apply all that you have learned to every day. Practically, you have to use what you have learned. Be an engineer in reality and contribute to the betterment of the society and the nation. Life is waiting to throw hurdles on your path, but never let the excuses fade away the zeal of you. Never ever forget what you dreamed of to become in your life. Develop the ability to learn and accept new changes to survive on the competitions. Being a mediocre, not to help, but the modern times demand you to be an expert in your field. Anyone become an expert, but all that you need is passion, education to complete your passion. Passion aligned with the right skill can bring out the experts in you. And here is an incident where a 19-year-old student from University of Texas manufactured a computer with the help of his friends and sold them. In few years, the company ranked highest, and the 19-year-old student is none other than the Michael Dell, the owner of the Dell computers. Not all the powerful people came from powerful places. Most of the powerful and successful companies were once startup companies. So you can become a great from where you are, but you need to have a great mind. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great thing make you feel that you too can become a great person. When you are seeking to bring big plans for fruition, it is an important with whom you regularly associate. Hang out with friends who are like-minded and who are also designing the purposes, filled with loves. Similarly, be that the kind of friends for your journey. Engineers have been better transforming the world and lives of the people in it. For example, the Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft, the Jeff Bezos, executive chairman of Amazon, then Henry Ford, CEO of Ford. There are named many people. So particularly in India, you can take the Mukesh Ambani, the chairman and MD of Reliance Industries, Ajim Premji, founder of Wipro, and Shivanada, the HL computers. So all have been engineering graduates and are now identified to be the richest people in the world. Creative thinking has been the key for innovative inventions, identify the needs of the people and infuse creativity to your engineering ideas, because understanding the market becomes the prime step for startup. No doubt, India has a great labor force, but it is time for to younger generation to transform into a producer rather than being an employee, the workforce for some foreign companies. You are at the threshold of the dreams that you want to achieve. You are the determiner of how the environment around you is going to progress along with you. You need to realize that at no point in your life things are impossible for you to achieve. Only you could bring it synergy between the right opportunity and the right preparation. Identify what you are good at and work on them to excel the skill if you desire to seen apart from the crowd. You must be prepared to take risk and not afraid of failures. And your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else to life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition so they know what you are truly want to become. Okay, this is a formal address I want to make among the young minds. But I able to hear the speeches of the chairman and the secretary. They are given a essence of life. In their speech, they are given an essence of life. Number one, what he says, we have to be more confident to face the world, number one. And number two, we have to take or use the opportunity whenever the opportunity knock at our door. So this is a very, very important in life. I urge upon all the graduates who are getting your degree. I think I heard that 80% of your friends are now placed in the job market or placed in some good companies. Now they are working in different companies. Okay? I read out some of the important messages. I do not know whether you followed it or not. India is the biggest country where many thousand engineers are available. And almost more than 5 million Indian engineers are working in abroad. 5 million, that is more than 50 lakh engineers are working in different companies elsewhere. We may proudly say that all our engineers are occupying a bigger position as CEOs or COOs or some good position. Of what? As worker. Be an engineer. I quoted one or two examples, that is, how the Dell computer, Microsoft, they become an entrepreneur. They become an entrepreneur. Then India everybody is proudly say that India is exporting huge software to foreign country and earning around 30,000, the 1 lakh crores or 2 lakh crores of export of software. Okay, it's good, it is rosy, we are getting a huge foreign exchange. But how many production units are functioning in India? Software may have the market today and maybe next day it may vanish. Now you are seeing that. How many people are retrenched from the services in Google, Amazon? There are so many companies. Okay? But you take the China. China, they are concentrating last 50 years on production-oriented companies. You name any product. Name any product which you are using now. I can tell you an example. Your nail cutter, your pen which you are using, Hero pen, then the cell phones and your earphones. Okay? There are so many items which being used worldwide is manufactured in China. You see, you enter into any country, almost 60% of the products find a place in the supermarkets are made in China. Now, closely now we are following, we are going to beat the Chinese population with another 2-3 years. Unless otherwise, our engineers, our graduates, to become a manufacturer, producer, the life is at very big stake. Okay, it's good for a first generation graduates or the graduate needs immediate monetary benefit. They can get into the job market. Any company, software company, manufacturing company, whatever it may be. My request to all the engineers who are sitting here, okay, you can work for 2 years, 3 years or 5 years. Learn the techniques or specialize yourself to go for starting your own startup or companies. Now there are a lot of programs are available in the government. Startup Tamil Nadu, Startup India, Skill Council of India. There are so many financial help. It is being offered from different agencies. Only thing is your determination, your choosing of a product, and your friends. This is enough. When you have a correct and clear determination, definitely you can start a company. With even 50,000, 1 lakh rupee, it's not required a big money for investing in. So the future is the manufacturing or production sector. You take anything. I had chance to interact with the Kishore and Prashant. He is a structural engineer. He started a production unit of pipe manufacturing industry. Now he is supplying for the domestic need. There is a huge scope for export. So I urge all the engineers who are going to get a degree to go for entrepreneurship as your first destination. Then, if not, you can land in any company for job. Okay? If not today, you can think of and starting a production unit after some time. With these few words, I thank the management of the MirA Engineering College, principal and staff, and all the students. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to share some of my views with the graduates. Thank you very much.